Hey guys, thanks for joining me on my channel Foodgasm. Look what I have today. I have a real Alaskan red king crab meal. Just all for me. Hold on 1 second guys, I forgot something important. I forgot dessert and my wine. This wine is so good. It's red wine, watermelon wine. Okay, y'all, this is my this is my king crab leg mukbang. Oh wow. I don't know if I can finish this all, but I'll try. This is my first mukbang video, guys. And to make it a little easier for me, I went with something that I really truly love. Seafood is my favorite thing of all time. Crab legs are definitely number one. So I'm going to go ahead, fill my glass of wine. Now, I just diced up some potatoes and boiled them for exactly 10 minutes. The same as the crab legs. 10-minute boil only, regardless of how big they are. Crab is so delicate, all you need is 10 minutes. I diced up some regular white potatoes and I drizzled them with the same butter that I made to dip my crab. It's real butter with chopped up garlic cloves and parsley in it, guys. And I drizzled some of that butter over my potatoes and sauteed them. And I added a 4 cheese blend with some sour cream. Mmm. Ooh. That's so good. Those potatoes just melt in your mouth. I left the skin on the potatoes as well. Mmm. My little butt falling off the stool.
What really happened in their house? Faulty wire, something?
Ooh.
Oh no, that's not true.
I don't like
Sorry, I wasted your time. Hey, you didn't waste my time. Don't worry about it.
that potato's super hot. That's so hot I couldn't chew it.
You know, when stuff like this happens, I just gotta...
I'm not the type of person to lick my fingers. I ain't doing that.
Help her out.
Okay. I want to get a good one to share with you guys. Remember, I only boiled these crab legs for 10 minutes. This is a nice juice one. Let me show you guys what I did. On each crab leg, if possible, I take my scissors, just regular salon shears, and I cut from the end of the crab leg all the way down. Now this piece right here is called a knuckle part, so that's not necessary. That meat always comes out very easily. So I'm going to try to snap that, separate it like that. I'm really excited. I love this stuff. Like this is, I'm not, you know, a lot of people think I'm bougie. I'm going to tell y'all something. It don't take a lot to make me happy, okay? It does not take a lot to make me happy. I'm not one of those girls that you have to buy a $400 purse. It don't take much to make me happy. This is definitely one of the #1 things that make me happy. Do you guys see how easy I'm able to peel that shell open? That's because of that incision I put in there. Now, before I boil my crab legs, I scrub them real good with a toothbrush, y'all. Wow. Ooh, this is sweet too. I haven't had sweet crab in years. This one, ooh, got a little sweetness to it. It is so good, y'all. Now, you know, I just peeled that open with my teeth a little bit. This is what I'm telling you guys. Before you boil any size crab legs, make sure you take a toothbrush. Look at that. And rinse it under warm water and just scrub the shell, each leg, really, really well. Just scrub every piece, including the cloth. Just scrub every piece that comes out the package. Now that white stuff right there, for y'all who don't know, that's actually just fat, y'all. That's fat. I'm not a fat girl. I don't eat that. So I don't eat fat on nothing. I hate fat. It's disgusting and it makes me puke. So all you have to do is pull it off like that. So I'm going to try some of that butter. Mmm. That's so good. And here go my piece. The other part of my leg. That's really good. Dang, y'all. I love a lot of butter too. Look at that. Anyone who be eating this for the first time, be careful. This piece right here was so huge, I couldn't cut it. I don't even really know how to get inside that. Guys, I got something special to show y'all. Look at the freaking claw. Look at that. That is the claw. Thank goodness. When I got out the package to scrub the shell with a toothbrush, let me tell y'all why I scrub with a toothbrush. I apologize, I lost my thought for a second. It'd be like dirt and sand stuck on the shell. And in between the joints, make sure y'all open them joints up and scrub in there real good. I ain't trying to scare y'all. It's microscopic parasites in there, and you know, sometimes it's eggs from other species in the water. You know, and I ain't trying to scare y'all. I don't care. I'm not gonna stop eating them, but because I clean them well, and you can't put any cleaning detergent or anything on it. Just do it with warm water and just make sure you get at every crevice. Like, see how clean my crevices are? See, because I scrubbed it, because I know what I'm facing, y'all. Don't worry about that. Just make sure. Take that as a warning. If you're gonna eat it, clean it right. So look how huge this is. Back to this freaking claw. It's the same exact size of my hand. Wow, guys, I just noticed the crab is staining my latex gloves red. I've never noticed that before. Yeah, y'all, so I was real grateful when I took this out the package to scrub it, that the shell was already cracked down due to them freezing it. Once it froze solid, the shell just split in half. Because the last time I had a crab claw this big, I'm going to tell y'all how I had to get inside of it. I had to put a paper towel over it and hit it a few times with a hammer to get the meat out. And I still might have to. I'm not certain I'm going to be able to get that out. It's just going to be easier to crack. I'm going to say that part for last. So good.
And a half an hour later, you'll watch the uncut version on every news outlet in jail. Now, I'm offering you a chance to do the right thing.
If you guys...
That fucking hurts more than a beat.
If you guys have any crab recipes that y'all can share with me, let me know. Because I always cook them the traditional way, boil them. I know how to bake them in the oven. Next time I'm going to aim for the grill. But I always do this, you know, just some type of plain butter sauce. So share a recipe with me, guys, and tell me how to upgrade my freaking dip. I would like to try something new. I wasn't raised on this because my mother couldn't afford it. So once I became an adult and I started making my own money, I started buying it for myself and learning how to cook it. But I just pretty much know the traditional way. I love them so much, I'm interested in trying something new. I don't want to dip it in cheese, though. Like a lot of the mukbang, correction, the proper terminology for that, mukbang. I know that for sure because I did my research, and I also have a Asian homie He says it's pronounced. He asked me, how did you know? I said, I did my research. I always do my research before I put something out to the public. And if I make a mistake, I'm woman enough to apologize. Ooh, look at that parsley and that butter, y'all. Look at that drip. Ooh, yeah. This is so good. It's going on midnight. I hope I can get up for my doctor's appointment in the morning. I'm gonna sleep so good, y'all. I'm gonna sleep so good. I know my lips greasy. I don't need to care. I forgot my knackers too. But I'm comfortable now, so I'm not getting up again. For those of y'all who want to know where I got my crab leg from, I do not order it online, even though it's perfect. I do not pay $200-300 for it, even though that's what it looked like. I got this crab for $70, and it was frozen at Randazzo Fruit and Vegetable Market. They also sell, you know what? It don't matter. I ain't even about to go there. Y'all better subscribe if y'all want some more tea, honey. I have such a small appetite. My favorite part is the leg, as you can tell. Definitely the leg. I eat all of it. All of it is good, but my favorite part is just the leg. This is like, this is all I be wanting. This is like heaven. Hey, this is so freaking good. See if I can get that piece out. Oh, when I put it like that, I just shredded it up. It's okay. Still gonna dip it. Both sides. So let me tell y'all a little bit about myself. I'm 39 years old. I was born March the 12th, 1981. I am a mother to one child. My son's name is Julian Cornell Moffitt Jr. To his family, we call him DJ. Unfortunately, we lost him in March 23rd, 2017. My son lost his life sticking up for his, you know, being about his friend's side, you know, for his friends, man, sticking up for his friends against bullying. My baby absolutely hated bullying. I knew, look, only the family called him DJ. The world called him Jew. I knew that boy was very special when he first started walking and talking. By the time my baby was 7 years old, I kind of already knew the day I lost him, it would be due to him sticking up for somebody else. Because I saw then at such a young age how much that boy hated bullying. He couldn't ignore it. He was never the type of person to walk past his classmates or his friends or his neighbors, you know, and act like he didn't see it. It broke his heart to watch people getting bullied. So my son always, did whatever he could to stick up for people. And unfortunately, these last people he stuck up for, the guys that they were being bullied by, were freaking cowards. And they didn't want to fight him because my son had them hands, okay? And they knew that. They were neighborhood kids.
Checking and savings accounts, banking with Capital One is like the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Kind of like,
It's looking kind of chilly out today. What am I gonna wear? I think I'll go with a cardigan.
yep, even easier than that.
I'm not sad anymore, guys. It's been 3.5 years. I'm so proud of him. My baby been on the honor roll his whole life since his first report card in kindergarten, and he would have been getting drafted to the NBA this year. He worked really, really hard towards his basketball goals since he was 5 years old. And my baby have 11 gold basketball trophies, 5 MVP player trophies, and a whole fleet of awards and certifications from school for his academics and success. And he's also been honored at different venues in the city of Detroit. I'm so proud of him. He served his purpose. He served his purpose on earth, which was motivating and inspiring people. He's so special, y'all. He's so special. I can't cry no more. Do I miss him? Absolutely. That's my best friend, the love of my life. I was my son's best friend too. We were very, very close. We were really close. Life is not the same with him. It's definitely different, but I'm doing what my son told me to do. In fact, this video that you're watching is one of the promises I made to him. When he was 15, he told me that I should do some YouTube channels because I'm too talented. And he told me that I have more than a music gift to give to the world. So guys, to see what Julian's talking about as far as music, subscribe to my other new channel on YouTube, Melody, M-E-L-O-D-Y, Rep Detroit, M-E-L-O-D-Y space R-E-P-D-E-T-R-O-I-T. That particular channel is only strictly following my my music journey. While I'm actually finishing up my debut mixtape. Nobody's B-I-T-C-H. The reason why I chose to entitle my mixtape that, my whole life I've been put in too many different positions where somebody tried to punk me like I'm just a punk, B-I-T-C-H or something. And I had to stick up for myself. I had to climb myself out the deepest, darkest depths of hell before, several times over. The only reason I'm happy and peaceful now is because of everything I've been through in my past. It made me that much stronger, even losing Julian. Something else, you guys? Might enjoy learning about me. I'm also the oldest of 10 kids. I am the oldest of 10 kids, and all of those 10 children come from my mother. I did not mean to say mother. I'm so sorry. All those 10 children come from my mama. My mama, my birth mom did not raise me. Her sister, Fatima Palmer, raised me. That is my mother. I could never ever call my mama mother, and I could never ever call my mother mine. Two different people, two different worlds. Okay, I'm gonna try knuckle now. And be careful when y'all dip that, because that's all shredded up anyway. For those of you who are not familiar with this, again, when you eat this knuckle part, be careful because there's a whole bunch of bone in the middle of that meat. That's why I didn't put the whole thing in my mouth. So make sure you be careful to avoid them bones. Mm.
You okay?
Hey, Ralphie, yeah, still a little freaked out.
Alright, well, if you need anything, let me know.
Thanks, Ralphie.
Yeah, there's a lot of bones in that knuckle joint. One of them so small, I can't find it, so I just spit that whole piece out. I don't want to hurt myself. It's not worth it. That's a real freaking bone. This is so good. So guys, like I was saying, I was born and raised in Detroit, Michigan my whole life. My son told me when he was 15, I should open YouTube channels. He said, Mother, my whole life, oh, I kind of figured that was going to happen. It tore through my glove. He said, Mother, my whole life I watched you do your own lace wigs, your own hair, your own eyebrows, your own nails, and your fashion is off the chain and this and that. And you are a great cook and an immaculate house cleaner and an awesome mother. He said, Mother, you have more to give the world than just music. And when the world see how pure, he said, Mother, your heart is pure. The world needs you. And when they see how pure Melody's heart is, he said, Mother, you're going to be able to change and save a lot of lives.
You didn't stay long. I didn't check. Nice. Thanks for your club. Very well. Tell me, you know this girl? Yeah. I remember where from. What happened? She fell down and broke her neck. Bitch.
I'm trying, y'all.
Don't you want to leave me a bottle? Get back. Remember anything? That's what you policemen usually do.
I trusted my son. I told him, it doesn't sound like a bad idea, but as of now, I want to focus on my music, because back then I had yet to write one song. That was like, if he was here, he would have been 20, so that was a really long time ago. Back then, I had yet to write my first mixtape. So I told him, son, I want to focus on my music right now. But I promise you, in the future, I will. This is what my son wanted for me. So I'm doing it, y'all. Please don't cry. There's nothing to cry about. That boy saved lives. These kids are getting out of gangs because of Julian. When they get out the gangs, they go to college. And they are getting money, and you know, they're making their dreams and goals come true because of my son's wisdom and inspiration. He didn't deserve that, but I always told him since he was 2 years old, and he first started walking and talking really good, where he could understand he had a purpose on earth and his life was not his to keep. God gave him that life, and he was on a mission to motivate and inspire as many as possible.
College educated, straight 40 at the home run. Next statement.
He believed me,
Don't jive.
and he believed in God.
It's pretty normal.
I told my baby, We're doing God's wills. We have a purpose on earth to motivate and inspire people and give back to the community. He believed me, he trusted me, and he did just that. I've never met another person like my son. Okay, so let me tell you something else. If y'all gonna subscribe to Melody Space Rep Detroit to follow my music journey for my first mixtape, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, Michael Jackson is my freaking idol. He's my idol. When I was 2 years old, I was watching Motown 25 and all the performers that came out. I was sitting on the floor. I was kind of frustrated because I was bored. I just didn't show my mother that. She was all into the show. She was enjoying it, and I loved and respected my mother so much. I wanted her to enjoy her show. She was singing along to that. But some man came out on stage and he started singing and dancing. I got up. I started screaming and dancing, trying to imitate him. My mother called me Loretta. She said, Loretta, sit down, sit down, sit down. I wasn't a bad kid. I couldn't help it. I ain't listening to her. I kept singing and dancing and doing what I was doing. I was too excited. I couldn't, y'all. I couldn't. I was not trying to be a bad kid. I was not trying to disobey my mother. It was impossible for me to sit down watching that man. She finally left me alone when she saw the joy he brought to me. So once he ran off the stage, I looked her in her eyes and I said, Mother, who is that man? She looked me in my eyes and said, Loretta, his name is Michael Jackson. I told my mother, when I grow up, I want to be just like him. I wanted to be a real dope entertainer. So go ahead and check their music channel out. I'm starting to get full, y'all. Okay, I pretty much finished most of it except for this claw. Well, I did finish everything except for this leg. I don't even know how to get into that one. I'm gonna have to hammer that. And this claw. It won't open. Even though I have a crack in, I can't get it open right. Ooh, excuse me, right now. So, I'm getting really full. I have a small appetite. It was worth a shot. It's good though, y'all. It's good. I went to tell y'all a little bit more about myself. I went to first high school, the Detroit High School for the Fine and Performing Arts with Aaliyah. She is truly missed. What a talent. I ain't gonna even front. What a talent. That was my boo. And I left there my second semester, 10th grade. And I graduated from Northern High School, and then I attended Wayne County Community College where I studied nursing. I always knew that I wanted to take care of people. See, my mother didn't support my music career because she always told me she was poor and she couldn't invest in that. So by the time I got old enough to get a job at 15 and start making my own money, and I asked her could I do it, she told me no. Because pretty girls like you, they always trying to. She said no, because real pretty girls like you, they're going to try to sleep with you to give you a record deal for you to make it to the top. I started crying tears. I told my mother, I told her I don't care what they try to do. I said, Mother, I don't care what they try to do. You raised me, so you should know better than that. I'm never, ever selling my soul to the devil for a record deal or to advance any level in my life. I promise you that. But she wouldn't let me do it, y'all. She wouldn't back me up. She wouldn't back me up. So by the time I turned old enough to leave, without her consent, 18, then came June. The best thing that happened to me. I definitely got the talent, what it takes, but I refuse to leave my baby because he was too special. I knew he was special. And I knew he was special the first time I held him in my arms. The best gift that I have ever in life received. And I promised God that I was going to take care of his child. So I didn't pursue a music career seriously because I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom and take care of my son because his dad passed away when he was 4 years old. His father committed suicide. And I was always concerned about how that would affect him, so I stayed by his side to protect him, you know, in case he needed counseling with a child psychologist, with a child specialist or something. And I wanted to make sure that he could be the best he could be. And I didn't think that anyone else was capable of raising him like me. I'm his mother. I knew I was going to give him the best, and he deserved the best. And I did that. That's what stopped my tears. I gave him the best. He had everything he wanted. And my baby wasn't even really materialistic. He didn't care about no... If he was here, he would not care about no PlayStation 5. That's that knuckle joint. Be careful, y'all. There's so many small hidden bones in there. It's easy to choke. If you can't find it and you keep chewing on it, spit that junk out. Don't even attempt to swallow that. I'm afraid what might happen. That's a real bone, a real shell. So, I just decided to put my career on hold to raise my baby. I didn't want him to be depressed losing his dad, and